This enthralling episode delves deep into the mind and past of Sagiri, exploring the moment that shaped her destiny and her struggles as an executioner. We're taken back to her childhood, where she witnesses her father, a skilled swordsman, executing a convicted storyteller. In a chilling scene, the storyteller's decapitated body continues to narrate the tale even after losing its head. This powerful event etches itself into Sagiri's memory, sparking her desire to master the sword and follow in her father's footsteps. As the story unfolds, we see Sagiri grown into a formidable executioner. However, the weight of the lives she has taken gnaws at her conscience. Yamada Asamon Aizen, a fellow executioner, observes her inner conflict and reprimands her, asserting that her fear and doubt will only cause more suffering for those she is meant to execute. Sagiri tries her best to conquer these feelings, but they persist, leaving her questioning how she can rid her heart of fear and doubt. As she puts a mask on Gabimaru, she wonders if he might hold the answer to her dilemma. In Edo, the death row convicts chosen for the expedition assemble for a briefing in the presence of Shogun Tokugawa Nariyoshi and his retainers. Sagiri recognizes several notorious criminals in the crowd, including the bloodthirsty Adachi Matajoro. He revels in the idea of receiving a pardon, which would allow him to continue his violent spree without consequence. Sagiri ponders whether Matagoro might be the perfect person for her to cut down without fear or hesitation. Gabimaru, a convict known for his infamous reputation, catches Sagiri's attention. She observes him as he complains about his mask and asks to see the shogun. Gabimaru's demeanor leaves Sagiri questioning whether he truly is as dangerous as the rumors suggest. As she looks for an answer in her blade, she's startled by the reflection of Gabimaru's bloodied visage. The briefing takes an unexpected and sinister turn when the convicts are ordered to reduce their numbers to match the limited capacity of the ship and the few seamen available. The room descends into chaos as the convicts engage in a brutal fight to the death, with the survivors securing their spots on the expedition. Amid the carnage, Gabimaru remains motionless, intriguing the retainers and drawing their scrutiny. Sagiri's inner turmoil continues during the massacre as she struggles with her fears and her identity as an executioner. Aizen confronts her once more, doubting her ability to survive the brutal trials that lie ahead on the island. Despite his harsh words, Sagiri remains resolute, remembering that death is an unavoidable part of the Yamada clan's heritage, whether they wield a sword or not. As the bloodshed continues, 3 criminals target Sagiri, attempting to escape the chaos. Instead of relying on Aizen for protection, she steps forward and beheads the criminals herself. However, this action only fuels her fear and self-conflict, leaving her more troubled than before. In a pivotal moment, Sagiri regains her composure after hearing Gabimaru express his disdain for killing and questioning if there's an alternative way to select the expedition's participants. The retainers, unwilling to let Gabimaru defy their orders, offer a place on the expedition to any convict who can kill him. Left with no choice but to defend himself, Gabimaru reluctantly kills his assailants, horrifying Sagiri and the others. Witnessing Gabimaru's actions, Sagiri experiences a moment of clarity, realizing she must find the resolve to bear the burden of her fear and the lives she takes, just like Gabimaru. Moved by this revelation, she sheds a tear, catching Aizen's attention. He interprets her emotional response as a sign of weakness and unpreparedness for the challenges ahead. However, Sagiri corrects him, declaring her determination to overcome her fears and even kill him if necessary. With only 10 criminals left standing, the gruesome bloodbath comes to an end. Each survivor is paired with an Asamon, and they prepare to embark on their perilous journey to the uncharted island in search of the Elixir of Life. These unlikely companions, bound by fate and circumstance, must now navigate the treacherous terrain and face unimaginable horrors on their quest for the ultimate prize. This episode masterfully combines intense action with an insightful exploration of its characters' inner struggles. Sagiri's journey takes center stage as we witness her growth and transformation in the face of adversity. Her determination to conquer her fears and doubts, as well as her unwavering commitment to her duty as an executioner, add layers of depth and complexity to her character. Moreover, Gabimaru's enigmatic demeanor and reluctance to kill despite his infamous reputation serve as a stark contrast to the other ruthless convicts. His actions and words inspire Sagiri, ultimately leading her to a profound realization about her role as an executioner and the burden she must bear. The episode also effectively sets the stage for the challenges that lie ahead, highlighting the brutality and danger of the island expedition.